Dexter Henry from Nets Daily here at the Barclays Center, and I'm joined by two very special guests here on NetsDaily.com. All the way from Indonesia, coming to Brooklyn. Nets fans here in Brooklyn. We're just worldwide, very multicultural here on NetsDaily.com. I have Hendrik and I have Ryan both here with me. As I said, they flew all the way from Indonesia. This is just a tremendous story. And I'm going to talk first to Hendrik, who's a huge Nets fan. First, talk to me a little bit about how you became a Nets fan and why you had to make the trip to come here to Brooklyn.
I followed the NBA since the Jordan era, like '96, and once he got retired, and I had to find someone to follow. I found Jason Kidd, and I follow him since his Phoenix days, eventually to New Jersey Nets, and I don't know, since then, I'm a big Nets fan.
And you got to come here and see the Nets play. And conversely, we have his friend right over here, Ryan, who made a trip with his friend here. And what do you think about the Brooklyn experience? What do you think about the Barclays Center and being here?
Well, it's like I guess one of the best stadium you have in the country, and it's been a great trip for us. We've watched 3 games in total, and I think this is probably the best one.
Great matchup. They're here tonight against the Indiana Pacers, and I got to see that. And one of the things is we heard Hendrik talk about how he's a huge Jason Kidd fan. Both of these guys got to meet Jason Kidd before the game. I'm going to ask both of you, what was that experience like?
It was surreal, definitely. Didn't expect it, but I had to thank Tom, Robert, and of course you, and Leo Align from the Barclays. I don't know. Dream comes true.
We're glad we can make it happen. So, Ryan, I'm going to ask you, when you saw Jason Kidd, what was his reaction, and what did you say?
Well, even now it's lost forward. So, I think it's been Hendrik's biggest dream to see Jason Kidd, and I'm glad that he finally get to meet him.
It's always exciting whenever you can meet a famous athlete, musician, anybody like that. So it's always huge there. Last thing, guys, I'm going to ask both of you guys. There's a lot of championship aspirations here in Brooklyn this year. A lot of the fans we've talked to, you've probably seen some of our videos. They think the Nets can go all the way. What do you think? I'm going to start with you first, Ryan. What do you think the Nets can go all the way this year?
Yes, I think the Nets for sure is going to reach the finals and probably win it.
Confidence from Ryan here. Hendrik, what about you? You're the big Nets fan. Jason Kidd support all these years. You saw those teams go to 2 finals and not win. Can the Nets do it this year?
Yeah, it definitely takes time to gel, and away from home, maybe not yet, but once it gets to the playoff and stuff, I'll definitely think this is the time.
It's going to definitely be an interesting season. One of the things I like about working here at Nets Daily is the fact that we have so many international fans that follow us all over the world. And Nets Nation, you're strong worldwide. Love to see this. Hendrik, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure.
Ryan,
Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Pleasure.
For Hendrik and Ryan, this is Dexter Henry for NetsDaily.com.